Trivia question. Which baseball players landed in the top five in home runs for every season between 1960 and 1969? Ken Arzon here talking baseball. I'm looking at Monday, April 27th, 2026. I have the answer in a book I wrote, Yearly Leaders of Every Batting Category. I got 13 chapters on baseball players landing in the top five in a certain offensive category. This video, home runs between 1960 and 1969 seasons. Which players landed in the top five? I have the list. 1960, Ernie Banks, 41. Henry Aaron, 40. Mickey Mantle, 40. Eddie Matthews, 39. Roger Maris, 39. Those are the top five for 1960. You see, it's been interesting. I've been covering the decades from 1870 up through now 1960. First decade, nobody was getting single digits in homers. In the second decade, 1880s, there was a guy that hit over 20. Then the 1890s kind of fell off a little bit. 15, 20 homers was the high. After the turn of the century, 1900, still a little lagging in home runs. 10, 15, maybe 18 was the high. After 1910 through 1919, that decade, it started to increase a little bit with Babe Ruth coming on the scene. 1919, he hit 29 home runs. Then in the 1920s, it exploded home runs. Babe Ruth was hitting over 50. And then some other guys were starting to hit over 30, 40. Roger Hornsby, one of them. 1930s, you had Jimmy Fox, Hank Greenberg, Ted Williams, Joe DiMaggio coming up on the scene. 1940s, 50s, we're getting a new crop of guys. Now in 1960, guys are hitting over 40. 1961 season, something unique happens. Roger Maris hits 61 home runs and breaks Babe Ruth's single season record of 60. So up to this point, there are only two guys 60 or more homers in a season. Babe Ruth, 1927, and now Roger Maris, 1961, goes 61 homers. Incredible. That year, Mickey Mantle, 54, Jim Tidell, 46, Harmon Killebrew, 46, and Orlando Cepeda, 46. So 1961, you got a guy who hits 61, and you have a guy who hits 50, Mickey Mantle, and you have some guys in the 40s, Harmon Killebrew and Orlando Cepeda. The progression of home runs through the decades is amazing to watch. 1962, Willie Mays, 49. Harmon Killebrew, 48. Henry Aaron, 45. Frank Robinson, 39. Norm Cash, 39. 1963 season. Harmon Killebrew, 45. Henry Aaron, 44. Willie McCovey, 44. Dick Stewart, 42. Willie Mays, 38. 1964, Harmon Killebrew again, 49. Willie Mays, 47. Boog Powell, 39. Mickey Mantle, 35. Rocky Covito, 34. Top five I'm looking at. 1965, Willie Mays, 52. Willie McCovey, 39. Billy Williams, 34. Ron Santo, 33. Frank Robinson, 33. 1966, Frank Robinson, 49. Henry Aaron, 44. Dick Allen, 40. Harmon Killebrew again, 39. Willie Mays again, 37. 1967, Carl Yastrzemski, 44. Harmon Killebrew, 44. Henry Aaron, 39. Jim Wynn, 37. Frank Howard, 36. 1968 season, Frank Howard, 44. Willie Horton, 36. Willie McCovey, 36. Ken Harrelson, 35. Dick Allen, 33. Top 5, 1968. And then 1969, Harmon Killebrew, 49. Frank Howard, 48. Reggie Jackson, first time we've heard him, 47. Willie McCovey, 45. Henry Aaron, 44. So top 5, 1969, all 40 and above home runs. So 1960s, home run decade. Guys in the 30s, 40s, and a couple guys hitting 50. So Harmon Killebrew, 9 times in the top 5. Henry Aaron, 11 times. He's second most. Babe Ruth had 16 times, top 5. Henry Aaron, 11. Jimmy Fox, 10. We're going to get to Mike Schmidt in the 70s and 80s. Lou Gehrig, 9. Mike Schmidt had 10. Lou Gehrig, 9. And then Harmon Killebrew, 9. I'm going to give the decade to Harmon Killebrew. Even better than Henry Aaron. Aaron, he was there just about every year. I'd say Aaron and Killebrew dominate the 1960s. And you got a Willie Mays and a Willie McCovey. Ernie Banks, a couple. Frank Robinson gets a couple. Carl Yastrzemski arrives on the scene. 1960s. Interesting decade for homers. Guys are in the 40s. A couple guys in the 50s, and then you get one guy, Roger Maris, 61 home runs. All right, what does the 1970s look like? Is pitching off? Or are you getting better players coming up and playing Major League Ball? I think that's what's happening. You got a lot of guys who can hit for power. So I'll look at the 1970s in the next video. I'm out.